All right, David, it's been about a year or so since we first started talking about your purchase and your efforts to bring the Main Street Arcade building back to life. Suddenly we have fencing, we have construction crews all over, the windows are gone. What's going on?
So we started mobilizing this week to get the site prepared to start major construction efforts. Mobilizing, starting some early demo work so we can have a clean shell and start going full speed ahead.
And talk about the construction crew. This construction company is no stranger to historic buildings.
They are not. They've done many historic buildings around as Lingo Construction. We are so proud to have them as our GC of this project. And they've been around the block several times with historic buildings around town, including doing the Tower Theater for us up on 23rd Street. They're building out the 21C Museum Hotel 2 blocks to the west of where we are now. And they are just a great team member. And
talk about market interest in leasing this space. Things have changed a bit since you first started this project.
They certainly have. I think everyone now is well aware of what's happening with 21C to the west and all the surrounding development that will occur around there. In a similar time frame as well, we're trying to bring tenants on next summer. And yes, we have multiple restaurant groups that are interested in coming into the space and trying to currently figure out what ones we'll go with and then populate the upstairs office space, which is 15,000 square feet of continuous office space, which is really not many of those types of floor plates around downtown Oklahoma City.
One of the advantages we have with Periscope is I can see questions that pop up. If anyone's got a question, do it quickly, and I'll ask a couple more questions of my own. David, how much square feet do we have here? And talk to me a little bit about the history of the building.
So the building is 30,000 square feet, 15,000 square feet of floor. The building was built in the 1920s as a speculative development for small shops downstairs and for trouble watches upstairs. Most people know it best as Hills Business University, which occupied the upstairs space for many decades, and also the Downtown Baptist Church, which occupied various spaces in the building and actually purchased the building in the 30s and owned it for about 80 years.
And when are you looking at seeing this remodel done?
We should have tenants open next summer.
And talk about the front facade here. This first floor is not the original. Talk about that.
The Baptist Church had done a modernization of the front facade, probably in the 60s, which is pretty common in old 20s commercial buildings. We're taking it back to how it was originally, which is this beautiful floor-to-ceiling storefront, simple base, and almost a full glass facade with a new awning. Again, taking it back to how it was built in the 20s and putting this building back together for the next 100 years.
We have a question about the address, where this is located.
It's 629 West Main Street, so basically the intersection of West Main and Lee.
And you're a block away from 21C Museum Hotel.
Block away from 21C. We're 2 blocks west of Walker from Devon.
And we have another question. What are the future uses of this building?
Upstairs will be office use. Downstairs will be two restaurants, and then some other light retail on the ground floor.
And you're envisioning restaurants maybe on both ends of the building?
Or capping the east side and the west side of the building. So it could be restaurants anywhere from 3,000 to 6,000 square feet.
Can we take a quick sneak peek of the inside on the first floor maybe?
Sure, you bet. We've got construction around, but without getting glass on it. So.
Okay, a lot of people are loving that we're going inside apparently. One thing that's really interesting, hope you all can see this and hear it, they've got the original terrazzo flooring here, and the corridor here, is it going to be widened at all?
So this corridor will be widened back to its original width, which is the width of the double terrazzo staircase behind us. We'll restore this terrazzo. This will be the lobby entrance to the upstairs office. Go back to a double height elevator core with a skylight and the terrazzo staircase and glass railing.
All right. Let's go see the stairways. Something we've talked about before, hopefully all of you can hear this, but if you look up ahead, I'll try to go over here on the other side, you'll see the stairway continues going up to nowhere. I'm going to ask David about that when we get back outside, but that's kind of a real quirk with this building.
stairwell that goes up. So the best we can piece together, the same developer did develop the building directly to our north first. This building was developed second. At some point in time, the two buildings were connected via a little flat bridge, and that stairwell went up to the sky bridge and went over to the other building, which apparently houses the paving range and several other things.
Wow.
That we've determined. So, and now it's owned by the police.
So that's where the elevator shaft is going to go?
There's a skylight towards that that we capture. We have a new elevator floor back there that goes up to the office space.
This really is an amazing building.
We're really thrilled to be putting this building back together. Just amazing architectural detail.
It's cool to see the windows out now and see what the potential is. When do you think we'll see the first floor knocked out?
3 weeks?
2 weeks?
3 weeks is what I'm getting off camera from the superintendent from Lingo Construction.
Oh wow, this is awesome. I really appreciate you letting me crash your job site. One of the fun things I get to do is if I see someone like David on the sidewalk, even if they're talking with their bankers, I'll just barge in anyway. So again, thank you for being so forgiving and accommodating.
We'll be happy to have you back after the demo happens.
All right, thank you very much, David.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.